Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm an aspiring author who doesn't know what she's doing and just completed my first NaNoWriMo ever. After taking Saturday off, I had a slow start to the week on Sunday, but I ended up writing 7,033 words this week over 4 days, and I completed my first draft. I technically didn't hit 50,000 words for my first draft. I was 8,355 words away, but I didn't want to pad my first draft just because I was going to hit an arbitrary number. My final draft ended up being 41,645 words, which means that I completed 83% of the challenge if we're just going by word count. However, I do consider myself a winner of the NaNoWriMo challenge since I did complete my first draft. If we don't count the last 4 days of NaNoWriMo after I finished my first draft, my adherence is 92%, only missing 2 days of the challenge. For the challenge, I averaged 1,391 words per day, and I wrote for 1,157 minutes, which is over 19 hours. My more productive days were Tuesday and Wednesday, which averaged over 1,700 words, and the days I seemed to struggle the most with was Thursdays and Saturdays, where my average was a little bit over 900 words per day. I'm really proud of myself for completing the challenge and completing my first draft ever. I even felt a little weird taking Thursday off, and I definitely feel like NaNoWriMo helped me create a habit, to the point that on Friday I started replotting my new book, which was originally going to be my NaNoWriMo book. The reason I decided to redraft my next book is because everything I read about draft 2 says you should give some space between you and your current draft. And I'm planning to draft the next book in about 2 months, so giving myself some extra time instead of doing the intense NaNoWriMo schedule. I'm taking a really different approach with my second book. So the first book that I did for NaNoWriMo, it was very much pantser style. I didn't have much plotted out. I had mostly 3 or 4 plot points that I really wanted to make sure I hit, but otherwise it was very, I'll figure it out as I keep writing. For this next book, I'm taking a completely different approach. I'm using the 3-act structure, and I'm using index cards to help me plot out every single scene, and I did plot out 38 scenes to help me get started writing. And I'll actually share that process and my thoughts on it in a future video. Overall, I am so happy I did NaNoWriMo, and I'm so happy that I stuck with it even though there were days that I wish that I didn't and wanted to give up. I think it's given me a lot of confidence in my ability to actually finish a first draft. I'm really excited to start drafting this new book and then come back and do the second draft of the NaNoWriMo book. I would love to know in the comments how you approach draft 2 and how long you wait between draft 1 to start draft 2. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.